Yo, it's good, it's good, it's good. So, I had to, cheer myself up real quick. But yeah, so Drake dropped off the Fighting Irish joint freestyle, whatever. I don't know when the hell he dropped that shit. I mean, he dropped it, but I know he didn't record that shit this year. You could just tell, like, maybe sometime last year or whatever, because I do believe the nigga don't got braids no more. I think he cut his hair, but that's beyond the point. I didn't seen, I heard the song when it came out. I saw that shit on social media and I listened to it. You know what I mean? In my opinion, it just seemed like it was a rough draft. Like, I don't know if he knew it was being recorded or anything like that, and then it just dropped. I just seen, it's on this little plot twist, little joint or whatever. So that's cool, but I mean, I like the song. I'm not gonna sit here and bash it. We already know the couple of lines that he said to where niggas is nitpicking to the motherfucker in their videos, but it's just like either you like the song or you don't. Fuck the shit with the UMG shit. Him still feeling like he crying over the Kendrick shit. Like he venting. I wish he would have dropped this shit instead of the Heart Part 6. You know what I mean? But it seemed like it would have been like a timestamp record. But like I said, it felt like a rough draft. Like, he honestly has no emotion behind his words. He sound laid back. It still sound like he has no energy with him, like he don't care. And I feel like that's the part where Drake can't keep releasing music with no energy. He has to care. You know what I mean? I've seen a couple rappers tweeting that they fuck with the song. A couple motherfuckers don't really like it, or they do, but they in between on how they feel. But it's just like, bro, it's simple and plain. Either you like the shit or you don't. Like, don't make an entire video about everything disparaging Drake or why you don't fuck with him, I don't like him, and yada, yada, yada. Because I figure like this, there's a lot of artists that drop shit I don't talk about, not preferably because I don't like the artist. It's just I probably never listen to their music. It ain't my cup of tea. You dig? So at the end of the day, if you don't like Drake and everybody complaining, whoa, he's still dropping music and we still talking about him, you don't have to talk about the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making a choice to do that because you know your shit gonna do numbers. So either you niggas like Drake or you don't. I mean, music is one thing. You can have an opinion. We all know it's subjective, but it's just like it's starting to get like weird. Like, if you don't really fuck with the nigga no more, you ain't gotta pay no attention to that nigga. You can turn notifications off. You can like get rid of all that shit to where you don't even see this nigga pop up nowhere. But you choosing to talk about it. So it's just like, don't make a video just dissing a nigga if you don't fuck with his music. I mean, sometimes I feel like it's hard for people to separate the art from the person, meaning they personal shit. Like, I ain't gonna let what he do in the public eye sway me to not like a song. If I don't like a song, I don't like a song. He dropped some shit on 100 gig shit. I didn't fuck with a lot of that shit. And I'm gonna keep it real. But the shit I fuck with, shit I fuck with. Do I go back to a lot of that shit? Nah, because it ain't really dope as I know he can be. So at the end of the day, this shit was dope as hell. Like, wasn't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like, these are the records that people fuck with. It definitely feel like a timestamp type record. You feel me? It's like, so why is motherfuckers saying like, oh, it's not a freestyle, he's reading off something, or it's written, it's not really a freestyle. All right, we know that shit already. We don't got to go back and remember the Hot 97 shit. I seen a lot of that shit. It's just like, bro, either you like the record or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. It's like, damn. The whole Joey Badass shit, I'm still seeing people react to that shit now. And it's just like, why is everybody acting like none of these lyrical niggas, rather they're mainstream or underground or in between, cannot fucking get Kendrick out of here? Not saying they got to get him out of here, but can't attack him lyrically, where it's just some crazy shit. Like, I done seen some shit on the Joey Badass side. It's like, damn, y'all discrediting this man than a motherfucker. Like, it's trash. He gonna get washed if Kendrick reply. It's like, what the fuck? I saw one YouTube channel. I like that channel though. I thought it was pretty dope. The conversation they was having about the whole Joey Badass and Kendrick, and they both made some good points. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a dude and a chick. I can't remember the name of the channel though. That shit was, I was like I watched the entire thing. I was just intrigued, but it's like, damn, like, we get it. Joey been away for a minute. You know what I mean? Drake kind of, people feel like he should have stepped away for a minute instead of, coming back. But just giving Kendrick like all this amazing like praise, I'm just not understanding it. I like Kendrick like everybody else, but how are y'all saying it's nobody that can give this nigga a problem? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Like, okay, Joy did come out with like a little jab. I would say that's like a light jab, but it's like you niggas want niggas to come out here and just go bar for bar crazy on some, you know what I mean? I get it. Kendrick did the little West Coast shit. He did like joints like Reincarnated, Luther. So I mean, yeah, I get it. You if you're gonna come at Kendrick, you kind of gotta have, I guess, as they say, check all the boxes. You know what I mean? But it's just like, damn. I mean, he nice to me. Kendrick is nice, but to say that it's nobody out there that lyrically, if we take away, it's difficult because you look at like Drake, you look at Joey, you look at Kendrick, even Wale, J. Cole, Jid, Ransom, Lupe, like Royce, M, like all the. I think personally, Ab-Soul and Daylight can wrap circles around Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, well, they from the West Coast. Okay, so was let me get it straight. Hold on, give me a minute. DJ Quick and MC8, both from Compton, just on two sides of the fence, if you get what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, I feel like Daylight Ab-Soul rap circles around Kendrick. You know what I mean? But it's just, I ain't really understanding that. You know what I mean? Even from the perspective of, if Joey diss a nigga again, what niggas gonna say? Well, Kendrick got more money, Kendrick got more fame, Kendrick popping more, he accomplished more. But then y'all say the same shit when Drake went at Meek, right? It was like, oh, well, it's not about the money. It shouldn't be about money. It should be about lyrics. It should be about hip-hop. Okay, so hip-hop is a sport. Shout out to Screw, right? So at the end of the day, it's about lyrics. It's about a moment. It's about bars. All that shit. You dig? What does money have to come into play if he rapped better than this nigga? His bars were better than this nigga. His lyrics and his punchlines and his metaphors was killing this nigga. You know what I mean? So it's like fans would just sit there like, oh, it don't matter. Kendrick rich, he broke. Or, you know what I mean? And we know that Joy is not no pushover either. You feel me? So at the same time, it's like money and awards and shit shouldn't come into the play with the battle if it's a battle. You know what I mean? On anybody accord. I ain't just saying for just Kendrick, it's anybody. Like, you know, Drake used to do the same shit to where it's just like he'll use his esteemed presence to kind of win over. Same thing with the Pusha T shit. Like, we understand that. You know what I mean? But it's just like, at the end of the day, this was a good song. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. He just sound not interested in music. That's the part that's killing me as a fan. It's like, nigga, sound more enthusiastic about what you're saying. Like, I get you trying to put off emotion and feeling and everything like that, which is fucking crazy that people are now mad at the way he's rapping, when it's just like, you can go in his catalog, he got the same monotone voice on a lot of records like that. You feel me? So I that's why I'm like, damn, is these new music fans, or like they've been here since he did So Far Gone? Because the way he rapping, he has a few joints where he's rapping like that through all his projects. So I'm just confused. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really understand. I get the lines in the songs that people ain't fucking with, and that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you can tell the nigga feelings is hurt. And what's wrong with a nigga being, like, I ain't gonna say emotional, but just venting on what's bothering him? Isn't that what y'all, or we all enjoy Drake for? Because he was vulnerable and expressing himself in ways that other artists wasn't. Not saying that he the first to do it, but we've seen it before. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course he come off that Joe Budden cloth. You know what I mean? Being vulnerable and admitting certain things in records, sure. But I'm just saying, this is what we all like Drake for. I'm not going to say fell in love with him, but you know what I mean? We all enjoy his music when he's being vulnerable like that. And he letting you niggas know, like, you know, you want him to come out there and just spaz on a record, like, oh, LeBron a bitch, DeRozan a bitch, and Kendrick yada, 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 like on some hard type, you know, crazy-ass record where then y'all will critique that. So I'm just sitting here like, well, damn, this nigga can't win for losing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear the snippets of the little party album or whatever, but I mean, I guess from what I see, people want him to let the beef shit go. It's like, okay, you lost, leave it alone. Okay, but if the shoe was on the other foot, would y'all be telling Kendrick to leave it alone? Do y'all personally know that Kendrick would leave it alone? That's what I'm saying. Like, why is everybody, like, bashing this nigga Drake? Throughout GNX, he was sneak dissing the fuck out Drake the whole project. But you don't hear niggas saying that. So why is it, like, I don't understand. Well, he could say that because he won. But still, it's just like, if y'all saying that Drake got killed, isn't that at the point of an album dissing a nigga, like, you kicking a dead horse at that point? You dig? Like, what's the point? We got it. We get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, damn, if the song is good, the song is good. You know, in retrospect, if you go through the entire album of GNX, every fucking song niggas is not fucking with. Like, let's be fucking real. That shit just, I don't really understand that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, why all of a sudden now y'all just don't fuck with Drake shit? When y'all been fucking with it. Niggas stood in line for them OVO 12s and shit, right? Crazy. I remember all them, like, videos of sneakerheads and shit, like, damn near crying, begging this nigga to drop the motherfucking white OVO 12 with the gold strip on them. You feel me? Remember all that shit. So it's like, damn, if all you niggas don't like this nigga, y'all niggas didn't go to his concerts, y'all ain't buy his music, y'all ain't buy his merch. Like, I'm just saying, I ain't just understanding it, because it's like, why you don't fuck with him now because of one artist? When if you looking at this nigga because he said something, why you don't fuck with him? But when we all seen this shit, everybody's seen the same shit. Everything that they're saying this nigga did or whatever, we all seen this shit. So when did you personally stop fucking with him then? Don't say because Kendrick said something. When did you personally say, you know what, I ain't fucking with that. I ain't cool with that. I'm not supporting this nigga no more. So I'm deleting all this music. I'm burning all his shoes that I bought. Any merch that I got, I'm getting rid of it. And then be done with it. Then you don't got to speak on it no more, because I'm just confused. Like, yeah, I get it. You could talk about artists and do reactions and reviews and shit. It's music. I get it. But it's just like, if you personally don't fuck with them on a personal level, then I feel like, what's the point of talking about somebody? Because I don't know. Maybe I was born or raised different, to where if you don't really rock with a person vibe like that because you see they be on bullshit and shit that don't equate with who you are, you stay away from that person. You don't speak on that person. You keep your distance. You see what I'm saying? Until some bullshit come your way. That's how I'm looking at it. So it's like, I try to sit here and say, has he done bullshit? We know he done bullshit. We know he said bullshit. Like, we get it. But it's music. If the nigga come on with good music, let's just talk about the music. Fuck his personal side of him personally, what he does outside of music. That's him. That's not my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't indulge in shit he indulge in. Cool, but at the same time, it's like, I don't be understanding that shit. I be just sitting here, I don't even know if I want to talk about this shit. Because there's so much other shit that we could be talking about that's very important. It's like, it was a bombing, right? The little Trump shit, Tesla and all that, and then New Orleans situation. Like, these are bigger things. Like, I'm just saying, it's like, damn, we just stuck on this one thing. Like, I don't do this shit for views. I don't get no views or reactions and likes and comments and go viral. I don't care about none of that shit. But it's just like, if he did some bullshit in music where I didn't fuck with, I'll be the first to come on here and say that was some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? I even said for All the Dogs, to me, that was trash. Like, how you gonna do Scary Hours 3, which is better than the whole project? You should have did that as an album for All the Dogs and added 6 more songs. You know what I'm saying? But it did its numbers. It did what it did. Cool. But I personally didn't fuck with For All the Dogs. He put out a lot of music lately I haven't fucked with. Y'all know that. So I don't have a problem with just sitting here saying what I like, what I don't like. I'm not going to just praise some shit because it's Drake. Nah, if you put out some shit I can identify what I fuck with, good song. I fuck with that. You know what I mean? But not just going to be like, oh, everything Drake does is amazing or everything Drake does is trash. No, nigga. No. Remember views. I talked about views. You know how I feel on that. So I don't have to sit here and do that. I don't know, man. I get it, though. Motherfuckers are sponsoring me and I was getting money and everything like that from this type of shit. It's like, I probably would be swayed to say some shit. It ain't that many, in my opinion, ain't that many motherfuckers that's really, you know, keeping their opinion 100. You feel me? Because that whole pick a side shit in the industry is real. Once this shit passed, though, and Drake kind of climbed back on top of the number one joint, I want to see how everybody going to be looking in. Because if you watch the few motherfuckers that's really, like, on some real hip-hop journalist shit, not on some Elliot Wilson shit, but there's some reals that understand how music go, and when this shit passes, it's gonna look crazy when niggas start dropping bangers and bangers and bangers. Like, oh, shit, well, that's what we wanted. No, that is what we wanted. But y'all niggas didn't fuck with the shit. So what's y'all opinion now? What y'all gonna say now? Oh, that's Drake. Nah, we don't want to hear that, bro. At least I don't, because like, it don't make sense. You shit on a nigga the whole battle. He lost, he trashed, he wacky, da-da-da, all that shit, and then he drops some fire. Niggas going, well, it's fire. Okay, well, then why you didn't shut the fuck up until he actually dropped some fire then, if he has something to say? That's just my opinion. I just feel like it's weird. You know what I mean? I fuck with, what was I watching? Bag Fuel. I like that nigga SO. That nigga crazy, bro. SO is crazy. Like he said some real shit in a little video I saw earlier. I was like, oh shit. Not a little video, but yeah, them niggas dope as hell. I fuck with their conversations heavy though, but he said some real shit though. You know what I mean? It's a few motherfuckers that be saying some real shit. You know, I done seen certain things with with Joe and Ma and Rory, and it's like, damn, bro, like motherfuckers just can't. It's hard to just choose a side. Niggas don't want to choose a side. It ain't about choosing a side. The shit fire is fire. Trash is trash, bro. Mid, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, damn, bro, like, it wasn't that bad. He just, like I said, he don't sound enthused at all. The whole battle, he kind of didn't seem like he wanted to fuck with it. And why did it disappear? Remember they were saying some shit that he bought some, like, publishing company or had some stake in a publishing company that owned niggas' rights to their masters and shit like that? Why did that story go away so fast? Because the whole Kendrick and Drake shit, I'm looking at that shit differently. Like, where it's just like, are these niggas going at this nigga over a bitch or is it over business? Because that story had came out and it kind of disappeared once the beef shit started going. You got to remember, MJ, you know, Paul McCartney told him, like, oh, you should get in publishing. What MJ do? Went and bought a whole fucking company or some shit that owned niggas publishing and shit. So the nigga owned the Beatles catalog and everything. And you see what's going on with MJ and that Sony shit. Why they wanted this nigga out of here. He owned half the fucking industry. Like, I'm just saying, that story went away pretty quick. And if I remember reading right, a lot of the artists that was kind of saying something to him with the company that Drake, I guess, had some stake in or some equity or whatever, owned some of these niggas' masters. I'm just saying, I remember that shit, but that story went away so fucking quick, so fast. It's like it was here and gone. And then the Drake shit happened with the battle, and then he suing and all that shit. It's just like, I mean, business is business at the end of the day. Y'all can call it lame, call it whatever, but in my opinion, when it comes to the, like, how people saying, like, oh, well, Drake, when the machine worked for you, you do realize that when Wayne signed these motherfuckers, it wasn't no streaming like that. Apple Music, if I remember right, didn't really pop off until about, 2014, 2015? So anything between that, you have to literally go buy these albums or iTunes digital albums. So, and Spotify wasn't even popping like that when it came out. I looked at that and I was just like, well, you know, it wasn't really doing that. Like I said, I don't know business like that. I'm not in the industry and shit like that, but I'm just saying, it's like, I mean, I don't really feel like the way Drake had the hype, I ain't gonna say hype, people fucked with his music. I'm not saying everybody wasn't going out and purchasing them CDs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't streaming his music, they wasn't buying his shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Could it possibly be the label was pushing shit towards more of a agenda? Could be, but at that point in time, any artist, wouldn't you do that with them too? So it's just like, if y'all gonna open the closet for that nigga, well, what about Taylor Swift? You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit does seem so fucking crazy. Why is a notable artist not around anymore? Adele been gone for a minute. You know what I mean? So it's, and you know, she doing 2-3 million out the first week, but all of a sudden now they're a residency and she don't want to be in the industry no more like that. Gaga ain't being in it. Like, you know, I'm just saying there's certain shit that just, it make me scratch my head like, I don't get it. Like, fans want these motherfuckers to drop music. Rihanna ain't drop shit. People dying to have her, like, you know? So I don't really look at that shit as a thing of it's a flop, but it's just like, it's kind of just strange when it just come to Drake, where it's just like he been dominating for so long. Nigga, Hov dominated too. Even throughout Nelly, Eminem, like Ludacris, all these niggas doing crazier numbers than Jay, but still that crown that everybody was proclaiming they wanted, the number one spot and shit, Jay still had it. So it's just like, is it about the numbers or is it about perception? What it's really about? You did? So, I mean, I don't know. This Drake shit is just wild, though. You know, but he needs to sound a little bit more energetic. Like, nigga, get fucking focused. That's cool. You talked about the alcohol shit with your dad. The line was crazy about your sister. I was like, oh, shit. Like, so he had lines in there towards just like, okay, they going to pick this nigga apart for this shit. Why the fuck would you say that's wild? Like, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? So I get that, though. But besides that shit, the salacious shit the nigga gonna instantly jump on the camera and talk about, the actual song was dope. He had some good bars in there. He had some good perspective on it. And it's just like, sometimes picture yourself in that nigga's shoes. How would you feel if these niggas, you know, you hung around and doing this and that way, and all of a sudden some nigga come out and say some crazy shit and they just turn it back on you. I mean, it's life that happens, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I just guess Drake not used to motherfuckers just doing shit to him like that. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what come with being number one for so long. Eventually, you know, what goes up will come down. How Kanye said, they build you up, tear you down, build you up again. No, that was Jay that said that. Build you up, tear you down, build you up again, like Hov needs your ass alive so he can kill your ass again or something like that. I think Kanye the one had the little Tetris bar. Like, you know, but I get it. Like, damn. But still, it's like, if a song is good, song is good. That's it. Sorry for making this video so fucking long, and I went everywhere with it, but I just had to just say that shit. That shit crazy. And I'm like, damn, is there so much other shit niggas can talk about? That Angel Reese shit is crazy. I ain't saying Charleston White is wrong, but it's like, nigga, it kind of do seem like she don't give a fuck about basketball. I ain't gonna say she want to go that route, but I'm just saying that dress was fucking, it looked good on her, but I'm just saying that's kind of crazy. Like, you can't sit there and say like, oh, they sexualized me. You come out with some shit like that. Like, bitch, what are you Never mind. I'll leave that alone, but that shit was crazy. It's like, man, I don't know. But yeah, Drake just sound a little bit more energized when you want to rap, you know what I mean? Get with some producers. Like you from Canada, nigga. Go get with Nicholas Craven. Sit your ass in the studio with him for a good 3 months. You know what I mean? Give us a rap album. Fuck all that singing shit. Like, you know, you need to get that shit a break. Even though niggas like when you do that, Drake, come on, bro. Like, you need to just show these niggas, you know what I mean? We live in an era where you can document everything. They still testing your pen and saying you don't write your shit. Nigga, come on, bro. Tell them niggas good night and good luck. If you know, you know, right? I'm just saying. Like, you got to just show these niggas, like, if you really him, as you saying you him, then show us you him. That's it. You gonna show me shit, I don't really give a fuck. Like, you, at a point in time, you was dope to me. Not saying you ain't dope. You got joints that I fuck with, that I listen to the rest of the days till I die. But other than that, like, these niggas is doubting your ass. Like, come on. But everybody else that was saying some crazy shit, where they at now? Like, I heard some, even the Joey shit threw me off. Niggas talking about, well, we'll claim ASAP Rocky for the King of NY. Where? Didn't he put out 2 songs last year that didn't do shit? Made no noise? Right? Didn't, like, the last album, y'all hated that shit? The testing, whatever the fuck that was? Don't know no numbers about it. Don't know no tour numbers, nothing. But I'm just saying, from the perspective, from what I seen, people didn't fuck with that shit. Right? So at the end of the day, he over there with Riri, kids and all that, family and shit, modeling, cool. But it's like, music-wise, nigga, I don't feel like y'all really give a fuck about him dropping music. And Drake kind of hinted to that shit. Even Ross. Like, Ross, you so dope. Why you can't go in there and get it? Like, he just showing niggas, like, can y'all get a hit record, number ones and all that, right? Without me. And that's the point where it's just like, well, why are they quiet? Like, Ross, like, you did some bullshit song, cool, but nigga, we know what you can do. Teflon Don, and your first couple album run was crazy. Like, nigga, you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, damn, why this nigga ain't dropping no music? Right? Future, Metro, we already know what that's like. That's cool. Like, we know it's going to go number one just because it's Future. But still, it's just like, it's at certain points of people that had something to say, and it's just like, Jesus, I done seen Meek drop so many songs between 2023 and 2024 that just ain't made really no noise. So it shows you when the industry don't really fuck with you like that and they shut you down, that independent shit, they make it seem like it's golden, but it's a lot of underground niggas thriving. But when you was mainstream, and then now it's just like, damn, what is Meek doing? Like, you know, he at one point was dropping some crazy shit. What's going on? I'm still waiting on motherfucking Wale. Don't know where the fuck he had. He dropped the freestyle, and it's been quiet ever since. It's like, well, damn, what's going on with the game? Like, I don't, you know, Jesus Christ. In the whole entire industry, like, be real, Taylor Swift, number one. Like, she over everybody. That's crazy. And that's not even fucking rap. But I'm just talking about the music industry as a whole. She's number one. Like, that shit, I ain't understanding that shit. Where's the fire? Where's the passion? Like, you niggas can rap. Get in there and rap. Like, if you ain't hungry no more, then just fucking give it up, retire, go do a podcast or whatever the fuck. But I'm just saying, I ain't understanding. Where's the hunger at? I know it's first quarter, but goddamn, come on. Like, it's like, you know, niggas is, I'm waiting. I just seen Ransom drop some shit. I'm like, oh shit, he back and like about to go crazy again for another year. He been going crazy. Like, that 5-year run from 2020 to, bro, niggas gotta talk. That shit should be documented. That's crazy. I think he got a joint coming with Davey. I seen a little clip put up on Twitter. Ransom about to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think hopefully a nigga did say on Twitter, like, you need to throw that Cabrini Green project on Apple Music. Ransom like, got you. So hopefully that shit drop on Apple Music. That's crazy. I still ain't heard that shit yet. No offense, but I still want to hear that shit. Ransom going insane. You know what I mean? But I just want niggas, if you gonna rap, bro. Fuck all the politics, fuck the bullshit. Just get in there and do what you do. But my bad, man. Sorry this video was so long. But yeah, Drake, I fuck with it. You know, the Irish joint, you know, is straight. And people like, what does that mean? LeBron James, remember the team, you know? So it's like high school. How did people didn't catch that? And it's crazy, though. Like, I would at least make the cover art, you know how the little leprechaun nigga do the little Irish fight and how they got the little stands and shit like that. He should have added something to it. I mean, it's not officially released, but if, like, you drop that shit, like, I mean, be creative with the cover art at least, Drake. Like, you know what I mean? I think that was a dope title. You feel me? But I ain't saying you and Conductor ain't nice. I think you had him on Scary Hours 3, if I remember right. Y'all make some good music together. Like, just get back in that bag when using Scary Hours 3 mode, bro. Like, that, out of all the Scary Hours, that's kind of fire. Keep that shit going. Drop one of them motherfuckers, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, do a part 4. Like, nigga, turn that shit into an actual fucking album. Fuck an EP. Like, switch it up. Just do Scary Hours, the album. Like, you know, just do some new shit. When you just barring niggas to death, where it's undeniable niggas can't say that shit ain't fire, bro. Because every reaction I seen on Scary Hours 3, Drake back, Drake rapping. Crazy, nigga. Niggas going bananas, nigga. I seen all that shit, nigga. They fuck with that, nigga. But he been saying that from 30-30 freestyle to Red Button. Like, you listen to them, industry been, like, you know, he been saying that shit. It's like, why niggas wasn't paying attention to that shit? 30 for 30 freestyle when one caught me. Like, oh, shit, this is 2015, and he's saying that shit. But we didn't pay that shit no mind because he's still dropping jams and, you know, all that type of good music, club music. We having fun in the summer and shit, but not paying attention. It be them little gems he'll throw there we didn't pay attention to. We should have been paying attention to that shit. Like, we heard it, we listened to it, even in reviewing the shit, but we didn't really pay no attention to it. You see what I'm saying? But we should have been really deep diving, listening and understand what the fuck he meant by that. Like, fuck all the little other shit he was dropping. We should have been paying attention to them joints, so he'll throw them bitches in that motherfucker through all his projects. It's like, yo, these are the ones we need to pay attention to. We getting sidetracked and shit. You feel me? So maybe it's on us for not really paying attention to what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? From Views to More Life, you know, even What a Time to Be Alive. Just he throws those joints out there like that. And fuck all the ghostwriting shit and all the, like, leak reference track. Gives a shit. Could that nigga Lil Yachty make that song fire like that? Hell no. Cause what the fuck did y'all say when he did that Super Circle shit? We didn't want to hear that shit with Yachty. Okay then. So who gives a shit? Like, some of your greatest fucking artists got reference tracks. Why y'all think the shit with Meek Mill and Drake was so crazy? What drama say? Cause he wanted the nigga to write for him. Oh, Meek will never need to rap. Fuck is you talking about? He's a battle rapper and lost to a singing nigga. Like, let's not to bring that back, but let's just be real. Even I said Drake was gonna get his ass cooked. Meek Mill grew up watching that nigga battle in Philly. Like, it's no way that Meek should have lost. You see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I don't give a fuck about a tour. Wayne was always on tour. What do? Go right to the bus, drop a fire mixtape. No excuse. Stop, bro. That bitch distracted that nigga, got him unfocused, and he lost. You feel me? If he should have chose his fucking pride and his money over some pussy, he would be still straight. That battle would have been fucking even. Straight up. You know what I mean? And he dropped the fire shit after Drake done dropped back to back. Which is like, nigga, if you drop these motherfuckers before that Undertaker bullshit, nigga, it would have been definitely different. It's like, oh, Drake, that shit cool, but nigga, this shit hitting in the streets a little bit different than that back to back shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's just me. Damn, this video hella long. I don't even know if this shit gonna upload. My bad, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Good Saturday. I just want to talk, so I'm rambling at this point. Niggas should make a fucking podcast or something. But other than that, I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all stay easy, stay safe. One.
Sincere thank you from me to you for an incredible year. We've been at this for a long time, and you continue to uplift me and accept me. So thank you.